Imagine working at the mall and a fucking car rams through that motherfucker. They got Woodfield, dumbass boy. They had a car run through that bitch today, Friday, 9:20. I don't know what the fuck that shit was about. Motherfucker just came in through Sears. First of all, I thought Sears was out of business, nigga. What the fuck was that? They got a Sears still? What the fuck do you even get at Sears, bro? Anyway, I'm out here hating. Y'all know damn well I used to buy shit at Sears. Nah, but dude, like he just ran his car through the fucking mall. Like, who the fuck does that shit, bro? But I feel him though, cause sometimes my mom be like, yo, let me get a ride to buy something real quick at the mall. And then I have to wait like an hour for that lady. I almost said some other shit, bro. That would have, oh, my bad. Nah, I slipped up. But anyway, like, Woodfield, I hope we praying for your recovery. I hope you get better. I think nobody was hurt, so that's good. No, I think they hit Forever 21 and H&M. They don't even sell fat people clothes, so I don't even give a fuck. Fuck them stores. That's how I be feeling, though. I be feeling like running into the mall with my truck when, like, Annie Ann's be running out of the pretzel dogs. Boy, them bitches heaters. Anyway, I'm gonna move on with this podcast. I don't even know why I started like that. Sorry about that, guys. Welcome back to the Talkin' My Shit podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in each and every week, man. I'm having such a good day. I was ready to record, you know. Last week I didn't have too much material, but this week I came with that digs, boy. Anyway, my boss took me out to lunch today, so I guess we kind of talk now. But it's weird going out to eat with your boss because it's like, dog, you're my boss, but also you cool as hell, but you don't even know what you can say or not because sometimes you be getting a little too cool. And I'll be like, damn, dude, you want to do some coke in the bathroom? But then I'm like, oh, no, he's my boss. No, but I fuck with y'all. But I fuck with my boss, so he took me out to eat. It started off as a good day. Right now I'm finna record this podcast, and I'm finna go to this party on Farnsworth. I'm probably finna see a bunch of y'all, so it's finna be fun. Anyway, I heard some niggas is dying off dank cards. Boy, y'all niggas weak as hell. Y'all always dying, boy. The white people always dying for no reason. But I don't even know if they're white. I'm out here talking shit. There's a few people that died off of e-cigs, and they're talking about those cartridges in specific. And really, I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, because I'm not gonna lie, I bought a few danks. Shit, you know, motherfuckers be going through it. So I bought a few danks before, and I mean, I never had a bad experience with them, you know, but motherfuckers is dying, bro. Like, y'all some bitches, bro. Anyway, carts are decent, though. I fuck with carts. I think Bud is better, but I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I sound like Joe Rogan right now, boy. Big dumbass. I got a new phone. I bought the iPhone XR in red, big Suwoo's. Speaking about Suwoo's, I'm finna talk about y'all boy 6ix9ine in a little bit. But anyway, I got the iPhone XR on Lake Street, at the Sprint on Lake Street, so I wanted to give them a quick shout out. They told me shout them out on the podcast, so here y'all go. They got me the iPhone XR. I wanted the 11, but they said my credit sucks, so no. But I fuck with y'all. But I like it so far, man. I can't even I don't know how to work my notes app. Because every time I click the notes app, it just goes straight to folders, and then it doesn't let me click anything, and I'm frustrated. So I had to fucking write my notes for this podcast on a draft for one of my tweets, and I was scared all week. I was like, I'm going to accidentally tweet this shit, and there goes my podcast material. But anyway, so shout out to Sprint on Lake Street. Them shorties helped me out. It was fun, it was quick, and it was easy. Damn, that sounded like they did something else for me. No, but shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Speaking about malls, though, did you guys hear that Fox Valley Mall is gonna build like a park inside the mall? Like, nigga, it's real parks outside. Well, fuck, you gonna build a park in the mall? Like, I think that's just a waste of money. If they really want to open some fire shit at the mall, they need to put like a fucking In-N-Out or a strip club. Or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. The food court, they fell off. Soon as Great Steak closed, they fell off, boy. Sbarro's, I fuck with them, but, I mean, it's pizza, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. Anyway, I'm already thinking about food already, my big ass. Mexican Independence Day just passed us. Unfortunately, I didn't get to celebrate this year. I had to work, so I didn't get to go out and cruise and do all the shit that y'all was doing. They had a motherfucker jumping on the CTA bus. Then we'd be asking, why the fuck do the whites hate us? Boy, we fuck shit up. But I fuck with the Mexicans, though. Nah, I'm Mexican, so obviously I fuck with us, though. We go crazy, man. There was a few motherfuckers that had, bro, why I don't even know where people buy these flags, bro. These motherfucking flags are like for skyscrapers, bro. There was motherfuckers riding around with flags bigger than their cars. I was like, where the fuck do they get that? But anyway, moving on. That was fun. And then Mexican Independence Day, we had Fiestas Patrias in Aurora. Somebody got stabbed. That's fucking crazy. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you be having a good time, you just stabbing niggas for no reason. But I mean, I'm sure they had a reason, but I feel bad for that. You know, it kind of sucks because I wonder, like, are they gonna cancel it next year? I mean, even though I didn't go this year, but maybe next year I'll go. But I don't know. Yeah, he got stabbed. I don't want to talk too much about it because probably got family members listening to this shit. Like, nigga, that's my cousin. Anyway, Antonio Brown got released from the Patriots. I don't even fucking like football, nigga. I don't know why I wrote this on here. No, but yeah, because you guys know Antonio Brown, he was from the Steelers, went to the Oakland Raiders. Then he had the whole helmet situation. He was being a little bitch about it. And then eventually got released from the Raiders, got signed to the Patriots, and actually was doing good. I think he scored a touchdown this past week or sometime. I remember I seen that on Twitter. I didn't even watch the game. I don't know if I'll lie to y'all. But now he got released from the Patriots because he has like sexual assault allegations, you know, and I mean, for a team to let you go, I think he did it, but I don't even know though, you know what I'm saying? Guilty, I mean, not guilty, but innocent to proven guilty. So I hope that, you know, it didn't happen, but if it did, I hope they take the measurements needed to do what they got to do or whatever. Oh my God, I lost my place in my notes. Fuck. Snapchat filters. I don't know why I wrote that in here, bro. I think it's just because I was going through this girl's Facebook and she had hella Snapchat filters, boy. Like every single picture had a Snapchat filter. Like, bitch, what if you go missing? They finna use that. Is she a dog or a girl? We don't know, but nah, fuck with y'all. Shane Gillis from SNL got fired. So I know you guys don't give a shit too much about the comedy world, but this is kind of like makes me think sometimes because I say some of the dumbest shit on this podcast. I mean, just right now, I've already said a fair amount of dumb shit. But Shane Gillis is a stand-up comedian and podcaster, like myself, but obviously not at his level. Anyway, he got picked up by SNL. So, I mean, SNL is obviously a big network television show. I mean, it's on every Saturday. Their budget is ridiculous. They have like A-list celebrities as guests every single week. And it's just big. You know, I'm not a big fan of improv comedy. It's just not my thing. So like sketches and shit like that, it's hard for me to like. Like I like Dave Chappelle because obviously those are classics. There's a few Key and Peele sketches that I fuck with. But like SNL, Matt TV, I try to get into it. And it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes it's a little cringe to me, especially SNL. But anyway, they picked him up. And then as soon as he got announced that he got the job or whatever, he got hired through the company faces. Anyway, as soon as he got the job, they fired his ass because somebody went to his podcast, like, because, you know, some people record their podcast on YouTube and put them on YouTube too. So somebody went and pulled the video out from an episode like years ago, and where he calls Asian people the C word. I don't even know if I should say it because one day somebody's gonna look back at this shit and cancel my ass. I don't give a fuck though. He called them chinks anyway. I know I can say it because my eyes are kind of low. Nah, fuck with that doesn't give me the right. But anyway, so they fired him. SNL fired him. So it kind of makes me think like, damn, like sometimes the shit that I say on this podcast, like, is it one day gonna fuck up my opportunities? You know. But then it's like but that's why y'all gotta fuck with me, because if I ever fall off, y'all the ones I gotta rely on. So anyway, don't let them cancel me if they ever try to pull this shit up. Tell them I was kidding or some shit. Right? Oh man, snitching. So we're gonna get right into snitching. Boy, el señor 69. My nigga 6'9", boy. So all right, first of all, I'm gonna tell you why I hate snitches. I already told y'all about my little brother. I'm not gonna bring him up no more. I fuck with that nigga. But in third grade, bro, was the first time I ever got snitched on that I can remember. And it's my fault, I know, but whatever. So in third grade, there was a chalkboard, you know, like back in the day before everybody had smart boards, we had chalkboards. And there was announcements on the board, and it said no school, and then it had the date. It was like some holiday that was coming up. And I went up to the board right before like it was time to go home, and I erased the date on there, and I put tomorrow. So it said no school tomorrow. But I just did it as a joke, didn't think nothing of it. Well, there was this fucking kid that him and his brothers didn't come to school that day because I wrote that on the board. And to top it off, these motherfuckers had perfect attendance. So I was the reason that they fucked up their perfect attendance. So when the teacher asked who wrote that shit on the board, there was this fucking bitch. I don't even remember that whole name, but she snitched on me. We were like in fucking third grade, but she's still a hoe. She snitched on me, and from there I was like, I fucking hate bitches that snitch. So I told myself I'd never snitch. But then after that, in 7th grade, I ran into another big snitch. And I'm not even finna drop my homie name because, you know, that's disrespectful. But he even more disrespectful for snitching. I was in 7th grade. Obviously, I was fat in 7th grade, too. I've been fat all my life. So me and the homies we're in the classroom and the teacher was like, all right, y'all could go to the bathroom. Like all of us, we can go to the bathroom. So we start running to the bathroom, you know. I was up front, but like just because I was in front of them when we started running, so I was up front for a little bit. But then they started boom, 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 zooming my ass, boy. But there was one like weak ass skinny kid named I'm not even gonna say his name. He was running and I grabbed his shirt. And as I grabbed his shirt, this motherfucker bought like some napkin shirts, boy. I ripped his whole shirt off because like I was being a dumbass and I pulled his shirt. And I know like this kind of fucked up. It sounds fucked up on my end, but just understand I didn't want to lose the race. Anyway, I pulled his shirt and I was like, oh, I started freaking out. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, I can't get in trouble because I was already a stupid ass kid, so I got suspended a few times during middle school. So I was like, I can't get in trouble because I had just got in trouble for some shit. And then this motherfucker, he's like, bro, I got to tell. Like, I was like, nigga, no, you don't. What the fuck? But anyway, he did. He told. And the teacher, like, obviously, well, fucking wrote a referral or whatever. And then they made me buy him a shirt. And then they still suspended me. I was like, nigga, I got to buy you a shirt and get suspended? Like, pick one. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I did my homie the biggest favor of his life. I went to First Image, got my boy a Russo, all white, boy. That shit was crisp, boy. I gave it to him, bro. That motherfucker wore that shirt every single day, boy. That bitch was white till it turned yellow, on God. But anyway, he snitched on me, so he was one of the reasons that I also hate snitches. But like, so speaking about snitches, this whole 6ix9ine thing is up in flames right now. This motherfucker's on the stand singing like the weekend, boy. So we all kind of knew this was gonna happen because they had already talked about they had an agreement with the federal government a few months prior. So everybody knew he was snitching. Everybody was already calling him a snitch and everything. But like it wasn't until he got on the stand that shit was like, okay, like this nigga snitching, boy. This motherfucker told on everybody. Everybody, boy. He had motherfuckers questioning the day was 9 Trey all the way from Aurora. But yeah, this motherfucker got on there like the thing with me, like people were like, what do you think? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was on 6ix9ine side for a long time. When he came out and I heard Gummo, I was like, iffy with the blicky or whatever the fuck that nigga say. I was like, that shit go crazy, bro. And I started playing around the homies. And around the time I used to do a lot of drugs. So I was always like hyped up, you know? So when the song would play, I'm even more hyped. I'm like, hell yeah, you know, I'm on my 6ix9ine vibes, you know? And so I fucked with him, and then he dropped like Cuda, and then he dropped Billy, and then he dropped a few other songs, and then the tape, and then he went Mexican, or not Mexican, Puerto Rican, Anuel. He did that song with Anuel. How do you say that nigga's name? Is Anuel double A, or is Anuel AA? That nigga's name sound like batteries. Double A, neck ass boy. I fuck with him. Neck ass boy. I don't know why I did that. We got to cut that out. Nah, but so people ask me like, what do you? So I fucked with him at first. You know, I did fuck with him. I was kind of like, I did grow up on Chief Keef and shit like that. So I was kind of like, fuck, like when he started dissing Chief Keef, I was like, I fuck with Chief Keef, but I also fuck with 6ix9ine. And I really fuck with 6ix9ine because he was Mexican. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be real honest. Like, that was one of the main reasons why. Like, I was like, because there's no Mexicans that, like, yeah, there's King Lil G. Right now, Shoreline Mafia starting to pop off. I mean, there's been like Lil Rob and the Baby Bashes and the SPNs, but none of them have been at this dude's level, like Billboard charting, like mainstream rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's up there with everybody else. So I just thought it was cool, like, to see, like, you know what I'm saying, like, a Mexican up there. But then, like, he started beefing with Chief Keef, and I'm like, I was still fucking with him, whatever, you know? And then he got caught, and then everything came out that his managers were stealing from him after he did that second Breakfast Club interview. And it just kind of went downhill from there, and I was rooting for him. And then I felt super fucked up because I didn't give a shit, honestly, but I felt like fucked up, like, for him because his manager was stealing money from him. Also, on top of that, he was fucking his baby mama. That's like the worst, nigga. Like, you can take all the money, but you gonna fuck my bitch too? Fuck. But yeah, and then they set him up. They kidnapped him, pistol whipped him. They did all this shit, you know what I'm saying? So people ask me, like, nobody asked me this shit, but I'm just thinking, like, does this justify snitching? Because they did all that, would you snitch on them, you know? Like, if they turned their back on you and everything. Dude, like, honestly, oh, that's a hard one. I know it's easy for niggas to sit on Twitter and be like, oh, snitch, I would never. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. I know you in real life. You's a bitch. You's a bitch, dog. You finna snitch. You be snitching on everybody, bro. And, yeah, so I just thought it was corny that niggas like, boy, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if I try to put myself in his shoes, man. Oh, man, it's just like you can't because I mean, he can't even go to witness protection because he got all those fucking tattoos on his face. He's fucked. Like, Like this nigga's better off in jail than out of jail, honestly. But I mean, I was on his side for a long time, but at this point, it's like, how could you be on the side? Like, that motherfucker's on there. Like, you read the transcripts, and you read, like, the audios that leaked, and it's just like, bro, he up there, like, real talk snitching. Like, this is some shit out of a movie, But that dude is, like, he's my age. He's 23 years old, and this dude's up there, like, real life, like mainstream worldwide snitching. Like this is like one of those like biggest cases in the world. Like this is gonna be like OJ Simpson vibes. People are gonna talk about this. Like they're gonna make movies about this, documentaries about this. And I'm like, glad to be alive and watching it live. But would I forgive him? Honestly, I don't know. Like nah, like what am I supposed to say? I'm not. I can't say yeah, because it's just because he's a snitch, bro. Like you just can't say yeah. It's just can't. But would I listen to his music if he kept making music? Probably. Yeah, I think I would, I mean, some of those fucking songs knock, boy. I don't give a fuck what he did, boy. But anyway, would I snitch? I don't know. I don't think I'm able to answer that question. I think everybody wants to hear and say like, no, nigga, just say no. But it's like, you don't know until you up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can say I'm a real nigga all I want. Like, you niggas be on Twitter talking about you's a real nigga, but you's a bitch whole time. So I can say, yeah, I wouldn't snitch, but then what if I catch a case later on? And y'all see me snitching, then they finna pull this podcast back out and cancel me. They'll be like, boy, you said you was not a snitch and you out here snitching. But anyway, I don't know, man. That shit's so crazy, bro. He's up there talking about Jim Jones, Cardi B. Fucking everybody was getting name dropped up there, boy. Casanova, Chief Keef. I mean, damn, like there's nothing he can do with his life. But I mean, if he just goes hide like in an island or like in a small town like in Kentucky or like somewhere down south or something like that, or down like by Colorado or Nevada, as I mentioned last episode or a few episodes ago, you go to Nevada, nigga. Like I ain't never heard no bad shit happen there. But yeah. Oh wait, now Nevada has Las Vegas, so there's definitely a lot of bad shit that happens in Las Vegas. Never mind. Don't go to Nevada. I don't know, man. 6ix9ine, good luck, bro. I guess I was gonna end up with a solution. I thought I was gonna like make a cool segment out of this, but I'm really stuck on what I would do, or if I was in his shoes, I don't know, bro. I don't know because maybe if I didn't, I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't have face tattoos and nobody could recognize me, like they could guarantee nobody would recognize me, I'll probably snitch, I'm not gonna lie. But if I had the face tattoos and I knew that anywhere I went, people would know that it was me, the snitch, I wouldn't snitch. That's what I think. That's my answer. But what do you guys think, man? Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking with y'all, man. Hey, this has been Talking My Shit episode. The Zans? What Zans? You already popped them? Yeah. Ugly ass, boy. No, I was talking about Zans. Oh, the time I popped the Zan. Yeah, we did talk about the Zan. Nah, I was talking to my homie. We were having a conversation because there was a huge like Xanax epidemic, back in like a few months ago and shit. And everybody was popping fake Xans and I mean, Lil Peep's death and all that shit. So he asked me, like, have you ever popped a Xan yourself? And I'll be, I like to keep it honest with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I cap a little bit, but a little bit honesty is good too. Yes, I have popped the Xanax. Only one time in my whole life, though. Only one. And I swear to God, that's 100% truth. Only one time, one of my homies gave it to me. It was this probably like maybe 3 years ago. He gave me a Xan, and he was like, here, bro, try it out. Let me know if you like it. Obviously I got more. That's how drug dealers get you, bro. They get you that free sample like Sam's Club, and then they want you to buy the whole thing, boy. And I was like, nigga, I'm good just off the samples. You know what I'm saying? If you get a little bit of different samples, you get full. So I just be asking all the plugs for samples. No, I'm fucking with that. I'm fucking with y'all. But anyway, the time I popped the Xanax, we were going super crazy. We were partying all night, and I hadn't popped it yet, and we were geeking and doing all kinds of dumb shit, unfortunately, and well, we were up till like 6, 7 in the morning, I had a big ass party at my house. That's what it was, and my parents were out of town, of course, on some white boy like Beverly Hills shit. Nah, I'm fucking with you, but yeah, they left, and all my homies left around 7 a.m. Everybody's, I'm all typed out, drunk as fuck. And I had the Xanax, so I was like, maybe if I pop this, I can go to sleep, I forced myself to sleep. So I popped the Xan, and boy, nigga, how does Drake go? Out like a light neck, boy. No, but I was out, boy. I went to sleep like at 9 a.m., didn't wake up till the fucking 1 a.m. the next day, boy. So 9 in the morning, Saturday at 9 in the morning, because we partied Friday night. Saturday at 9 in the morning, I slept all day Saturday. All like the little hand on the clock goes all the way around. Back his 12, passes 12 at 1 a.m. I didn't wake up. Sunday, 1 a.m., boy. And I told myself I'll never do that shit again because that was the craziest time of my life. And even the day after, I was still fucked up off that shit, boy. You could say I'm probably, oh, you a weak ass or whatever. Yeah, I guess. But I went to Bulldogs. This is when Bulldogs wasn't even open on Fox Valley. It was the one on Randall, you know, that original Bulldogs that, you know what I'm saying? That Bulldogs used to get down, boy. I don't know about now because I don't go to that one. But anyway, I went to that Bulldogs and I had like $140 on me, not a flex, just a comment. And I had like $140 on me, and I had like $100 bill and then the two $20 bills. And the lady came and my total was like $17. So I was like, I'll just give her the 20 and she can keep the change as a tip. I know y'all niggas be like, oh nigga, that's like a $2 tip, you broke. All right, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I had to save the money for drugs. Anyway, I was so fucked up off the Xan, I gave her the $100 bill instead of a 20. And she took it, and then she's like, how do you want your change? And I was like, no, I don't, you could keep the change. And so she's like, you sure? And I was like, yeah, you know, like, what the fuck you asking me if I'm sure? Like, it's $2. I was like, are you offending me type shit, you know? But anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm sure. So she was like, okay, bro, I get back in the car, I'm in the house. And oh my God, I just burped, I'm so sorry. Look at my wallet, bro, $40. I gave the bitch $100. I tipped the bitch like $82, bro. I'm just kidding. I didn't do the math, but it was like 82 or something like that. And boy, that is the last time I ever popped a Xanax. First and last time, I swear to God. But anyway, it's been a good episode. I feel like this conversation was like very natural. I didn't have to, I don't know what I didn't have to do, but I just had a good time recording this. It was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I go by the name of Too Skinny. Follow me on Instagram, TooSkinny300. Please follow the podcast page, Talkin My Shit Podcast. We're almost at 200 followers, so please run that shit up. Of course, keep sharing the podcast. Please share the link, Twitter. When I drop the link on Twitter, please retweet. My homie Chin's been working on these little promo videos he's been cutting up, and the first one was the Fuck Naperville that he cut out. Then we just did right now when I crashed my car, and maybe if this episode, you know, we find any good chunks out of this episode, we'll cut some shit up. Anyway, when we put those out, thank you guys for retweeting. Thank you guys for sharing. I've had a lot of new listeners, and it's just good to have the podcast grow, you know. I know sometimes I say some dumb shit, the very vulgar shit, or maybe you guys might get slightly offended, but, you know, it's all comedy. It's all a joke. And I don't mean to get too serious here, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to get canceled. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.